click. And hello folks, how you doing now? In case you're wondering where this disembodied voice came from this embodied porn film. So I'm going to try off camera. I was working on a new arrangement of Me and the Princess, which I've just played, and I was just noodling around. It's just one of those, you know, I've always been a live musician, so it's just guitar on, words out. My mantra for many decades was write song, sing song, get paid. Occasionally there was another one on that, but I'm not as young as I used to be. I'm not as young as I was when I started that sentence, isn't time? Intriguing concept. I did this off camera, didn't go too bad. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There are just occasionally times when you want a band around to back you up, or I would like to overdub it, because how I was doing it, I got this kind of swampy organ sound running underneath it, and then I would overdub the electric on it. Secrets, I haven't sung Secrets. I've only ever sung Secrets one time. Right. All this talking was just letting my fingers out, in case you're wondering, but hey, I do like talking to you people. So tell me about your day. Hands up all those of you who've got a cat. Oh, sweet. So, I've forgotten how to do this now, but we'll see how it goes, and I've got no idea where I'm going to pitch the vocal on this. 2, 3. Princess came from a broken home where she'd taken many knocks. She ran away at 14 and made a living out of picking locks. One thing was understood all around: she belonged to a guy they called the big man, and anyone who messed with her was like a blinder with no hands. I met her in a bar one night when the temperature was 9 below. 4 months later and we're still together, and I'm keeping my head low. But she just had a restless urge. She never liked things being easy. She started staying out with me all night, saying I don't care who sees me. I threw my cards in front of her. I said, tell me where I stand. She said, you don't dictate to me. That's something you better understand. I told you right from the start, we shouldn't be any more than friends. And I don't even know if I remember you after this whole thing ends. I looked back around the room, saw the start of the next new deal. I said, call me if you change your mind about the way you feel. I left the place in daylight. I knew that was a big mistake. A voice behind me said, guys, give this boy a ride. We got a lot of things he gonna break. Princess watched from a window above, just like I was sure she would. Even if I didn't get to see the dawn, I was sure the plan was good. It was sly and it was deceitful, but I knew it had to be done. You can't let people dictate your life, or you're not anyone. on verse 4 and I couldn't get back to it. Bit of primal scream to get the rage out. I'm so sorry. Princess came from a broken home where she'd taken many knocks. She ran away at 14, made a living out of picking locks. One thing was understood all around, she belonged to a guy they called the big man, and anyone who messed with her was like to wind up with no hands. I met her in a bar one night when the temperature was 9 below. 4 months later we're still together and I'm keeping my head low. But she had a restless urge, she never liked things being easy. She started staying out with me all night, saying I don't care who sees me. I looked back around the room, saw the start of the next new deal. I said, call me if you change your mind about the way you feel. I left the place in daylight, I knew it was a big mistake. A voice behind me said, boys, give this guy a ride. He's got a lot of things we're gonna break. Let's watch from a window above, just like I knew she would. Even if I didn't get to see the dawn, I was sure the plan was good. It was sly and it was deceitful, but I knew that it had to be done. You can't let people ride out your life, or you're not anyone. Pocket phone started ringing. He smiled and said hello. I heard Princess on the other end saying, please won't you let him go. She started talking down to him, trying to change his point of view. I was thinking, if I survive the night, it's gonna be thanks to you. She was waiting at the warehouse by the time that we arrived. She pulled a gun to the big man's head, saying, how'd you like to stay alive? Big man gave an evil smile as he let us get into his car. He sneered, you better tell me quick what you want to, honey, 'cause you ain't going far. The windscreen had been spiderwebbed. We hit the highway fast. Drove all night looking in the rearview mirror, praying we wouldn't run out of gas. We turned down an old dirt track. She said we'll rest up here for a while. When we saw a cop behind us wearing a gun and a wicked smile. Cop said, I saw you guys pull down here like the devil was on your spine. Now let's see how much of what you got is yours and how much of it is mine. Princess pointed a gun at him. The click said the clip was empty. Cop said, shame, you shot your lover, honey. And I knew that he meant me. Suddenly a shot rang out, and the cop jerked 2 steps back. I saw a red stain appear underneath his hat, and then the sky went black. I woke up in a hotel room, one heck of a bruise on my head, and Princess's note inside my hand. Goodbye was all it said. Next thing I know about anything, it was all across the next day's news. Big man shot a cop and then killed himself, was how it all came through. Nothing was said about Princess, her name was never mentioned at all. But she knows if she ever wants to see me again, all she's got to do is call. And now all together now. Ah! Sam Kinniston. You see what I mean? You kind of want to love me. I might believe it this time. Say you'll always be there for me, in words soft and sublime. The lies form in your mouth easier than the devil's smile. You had your chance and blew it, but you're gonna go down in flames in style. What makes you think I need you now that I've gotten free? I got some bad news for you, you're never getting close again with me. Tell yourself next time you gaze in the mirror's reflection, you were caught out by your own deception. Dawn's always gonna rise, no matter how dark the night. Are you feeling pleased with yourself? knowing you've lost the fight. You were nothing then, and you're less than that now. Next time you see me, honey, don't forget to bow. You thought I was your captive. No, I was always free. You thought that I was part of you. I was always me. I look back on you with nothing but pity and despair. You'll never find a dream like me again. The breeze is blowing, you're no longer on my mind. I've got a dream myself, and it's one that I'm gonna find. I got a rainbow heart, yours is merely black. Why don't you get on your knees and pray and see if that brings me back? Every day with you seemed to last an eternity. I couldn't see it at the time, but now my eyes are unchained and free. I got your letters keeping me warm on the fire. Every one of them was the blood and tears of a liar. They don't know you. Why would they want to? I'm not gonna let your memory take what you had. It was nothing, I believe. When you look back at the end of times, that's exactly what you'll have achieved. The Axeman's waiting. I've whispered your name to him. He said no need for payment. I'll do this one for free on a whim. He sent too many innocent hearts to my door. It's a pleasure knowing he won't stalk the halls of love anymore. Winter doesn't last forever. A bad dream only lasts while you're asleep. Every moment that we were together caused my soul to weep. Now I only know happiness, and that's how it's gonna stay. Want a final word? Be on your way. Okay, well that was a coda. So we got Me and the Princess, and then now got Me and the Princess Part 2, which is kind of where she's sitting reflecting on what she went through with that guy. This is just one of the jams. Actually, I'd better change the batteries on that. And collapse. Man, I know I say this all the time, but I really wish you could see my garden. There's like a million baby birds out there getting chaffinches, sparrows, robins, blue tits, baby blackbirds. Baby blackbirds, the same size as the adults, you know? Can you imagine that? Ladies. Okay, sorry. Right. What's next on the agenda? Let's write a song called Agenda. Return the sender on her agenda. I tried to befriend her. Do, 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 do.